back and we back and we back. We should reintroduce ourselves. Allow me to reintroduce myself. I'm Eldric Valentine from Eldric Reacts. We here with a great team right now. I'm gonna let everybody else introduce themselves though. You know,
What's up? I'm your spicy consultant, Bella.
spicy.
I'm your local rapping weed, Nevos Tyler. That's me.
No lies. That's Mr. How that song go? Because this man show up so much in my timeline, my feed. This Mr. Salt in the Wound. Right?
Yeah, that one. Yeah,
That's
that
my
one.
man. Like,
I was posting the hell out that one for a
I
minute.
ain't gonna hold you. Like I put it on in the Apple Music.
Hey, that's love.
For real, man.
Hey.
It's like one of those things you hear it so much that you like, yo, it's stuck in my brain.
Yeah, got an
Like,
earworm.
Yeah, so it's like one of those things. TikTok is one of those things where you just gotta be consistent. You gotta keep posting. And like when they say you gotta post every day, they mean that you gotta get in that algorithm.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like Nevos, he's in the algorithm to where like you could search for other things and you'll find him. You see what I'm saying? Like, yeah, so that's important. You gotta stay consistent.
Yeah, you do. I'm trying my best with it too. It's it's fun like playing with the TikTok algorithm, trying to figure out how it works and everything. I ain't got consistent results yet, but I do have some results, so I'm just keeping beating that thing upside the head till it's like, hey, open up the door, let me in this. Let me in.
And eventually you gonna figure it out, man. I feel like they say you gotta have a niche with what you do. But you know, whenever you do find it, you already got the resume. You see what I'm saying? They can go back and watch all your other stuff. Like, oh, he been doing this. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So they're gonna have a whole thing to look at when they look for you.
And that's like real life, like my favorite thing. Like I've been doing a bunch of stuff. So like the fact that I have is like I said, a resume at this point, and like everything new I put out, I'm trying to make it better, bigger, better. Everything I try to do makes it bigger, better. And as more eyes are coming on it, they're like, oh wait. Like today, I posted this clip of a new song I released actually today called MC Groove.
Yeah.
And people like it a lot so far. I shot it at DreamCon, and
Shout out to DreamCon.
Yeah, shout out to DreamCon. But I shot it at DreamCon, and like people who like saw my content before and whatnot, like liking it, commenting and whatnot. But then new people are looking at it, and then I had like people go back on my page and like the first like 6 videos and like, oh, like this, like that, like that, like that, and comment on it. I'm like, oh, okay, cool. Yeah. So you see the new thing, you like, let me check out this old stuff too.
Yeah.
So it's like you said,
it works that way. Sometimes that's why I try to tell people, don't stop working. Whatever you do, keep working, because there's somebody out there that's feeling it.
Yeah, exactly.
It's just a matter of like, sometimes it's people bandwagon, and once they bandwagon on the one thing, you're right, they want to look at the past stuff.
Exactly.
And they like, oh, I like this too, and it just go on from there. So I'm saying, some people think if it's not the big thing at first, like the big viral moment at first, it don't count. It all counts.
It all counts, exactly. It's
It
building
all
up
counts.
progress, slowly, surely. Same thing with your stuff as well, man. I went to your page. I looked at a lot of your reactions and content and whatnot. Yeah. And I saw you have videos that pop off. Saw your videos, like the consistency, though. You've been doing it. You've been hammering it out. Bow, 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 bow.
Man, you don't know the half, man. I literally work on it every day. And, you know, sometimes I might be a little offended when people think that they can just come out of nowhere and say, oh, I could do what you do.
Oh, yeah. Yeah,
they think it's always that easy because they see that you
you
do it and then you do it at a certain level.
Yeah,
they think that I could just hop in it and then
do it real quick too. Yeah,
no, it don't
work
that way.
It doesn't work that. It's not how it works, buddy. You can't just hop in. I mean, for music, you can't just hop into a booth, start saying nonsense and go viral. Yeah. But you ain't gonna have that consistency. Like 99.9% of people, if you make like a song and it happens to pop off, unless you capitalize on that one song, and you don't have like the record to show that you're really about the life, it's just gonna fizzle out. That's like most people. Because people they don't have to work. They ain't putting the work to actually know how to make a good song or how to make a good video, or how to how to work what they doing. Yeah. So like you said, you can't just hop in this mug and do the same thing I'm doing, man. It's not how it works. It's not how it works.
It's probably the easiest it's ever been to start something though, because back then everybody didn't have the phones and the access to like good quality stuff.
Yeah.
Now it's really no excuse, but you know what? The thing that they don't have
Discipline.
The discipline, the drive to do whatever they want to do. Everybody got excuses. Everybody think it's easy to do it. They got, I'm going to start it later. No, like, people don't know, like, when I be doing my stuff, most of it is off my phone. What's the excuse? What's your excuse? Not you, Durant. I know I'm pointing at you. But, like, I be like, yo.
She was like,
No, I'm like, what's your excuse? Like, everybody got an excuse for it. Everybody they think they want to be something. But you got to actually put the foot forward to do it.
Exactly.
To see it come into light.
Consistently put that foot forward. You put the 1 foot forward. All right, cool. Got that 1 foot going. Now you got to get the next foot going. If the next foot don't come, then you wasted the momentum on that first foot. Yeah. And it's like, if you don't build that momentum, then what you doing? What you doing? Like you said, man, I be people be looking at me. Actually, she was one of the culprits at first. Like see me freestyle and whatnot at work, and then she'd be like, "What you doing? Why you talking to yourself?" And it's like, I'm practicing my raps, yo. Let me vibe.
To be fair, right? You're sitting there and you're just. And I'm like, yo, you good?
Like, I'm practicing, yo.
But still, for someone who don't know, and you just, you starting to look like one of the people on the streets.
That's
okay. My apologies. I need to know whether I need to come and assist or run away in the other direction.
Some people gotta just practice like that, man.
Practice.
Everybody got their own methods.
Exactly.
Understood, but if I don't know, I don't know.
Nothing. I'm sitting there doing nothing. I gotta lock in, you know.
That's the problem. That is the problem.
No, back when I was doing music heavy, like when I was rapping all crazy, if I had a performance coming up, like I'm definitely somewhere in the corner just saying the same thing over in the same raps. I gotta remember it, like you know what I mean. I can't just pull out the phone while I'm like. While I'm on stage, I'm like, y'all hold on real quick. Let me, you gotta drill it in your head. No diddy.
Ready, mom, spaghetti.
All right.
Okay, M.
You know the rest? What's the rest? Not you coughing.
Oh.
I don't think M coughed.
You guys. I don't think M coughed in that one. That was she had her own ad libs to it.
That part.
Oh man,
that's funny. But yeah, it takes a drive to be able to do really anything. And it's like we go to work, you take care of your home, you take care of your social life, and you still got to make time to do what you need to do to make sure that you can be where you want to be at later days in life, so you ain't always stuck in the same spot, you know?
Right. I'm gonna ask you this though: do you think that being great at one of those things, you sacrifice another?
Oh yeah, I think so. I think you kind of you don't have to sacrifice it entirely, but you do sacrifice like at least the depth you could have in that field, you know?
Because I've lost myself into like this whole building like the social media, YouTube, TikTok stuff so much to the point where I had to fall back from friends, family, because I'm locked in.
Yeah.
I'm like, they like, what you doing? Why don't you come out with us? I'm like, no, I'm gonna stay in the house and do this little editing real quick. Oh, you don't gotta do that. I take this serious, like y'all. But that be the sacrifice. Cause I be like, you know what, man? I could go out and do something that's fun, that's temporary, that's never going to change. Like the club ain't going nowhere.
Yeah,
like you know what I mean.
It's gonna be a different song. That's about it. It's gonna be the same dance though.
Exactly. But sometimes you gotta just fall back to get what you want out of life.
For sure.
And you can always come back to the fun. The fun gonna be there.
Exactly. It's what's interesting to me is like it's the idea of like you have to really hone in on something. Like for me, growing up, I spent a lot of my young life because I started rapping around like the age of 12. Because I heard an Eminem song on the radio that really caught my ear. Like, oh, this rapping stuff is really cool. My dad was a rapper before that as well, so he's so he kind of influenced. At first, I actually thought rapping was lame because my dad did it. I was like, music's stupid. That's corny. But then I heard the Eminem song. I was like, wait a minute, this is fire. So then I started practicing, and I started listening to my dad's stuff more. It all culminated to who I am. But I started young, and as a youngin', all I did was rap and play video games. That's all I didn't, like, high school, I went out sometimes, but, like, mainly I was inside playing video games or writing a song or something. So it was, like, it was really life, like, I gave up, low-key gave up, like, a lot of my childhood, quote-unquote, to work on what I'm doing. Yeah. And now I'm trying to build up the social aspect of it. I got to go out, meet people, come out to do things and whatnot. Because I got the skill set. It's more so like me building a network now. So it's I I gave up early on the fun parts. Now I'm able to do more of that now, which is nice.
It's crazy because when you do something like that and you focus on your craft, when they know you popping and you popular doing what you do, everybody wants to bring the fun to you.
Yeah.
That's the crazy part. It's
Yeah.
like you could be somewhere and be the most boring person in the world or whatever. But if
Make
they
something
know that what you can do can help them, oh hey buddy, hey best friend, how you doing? Hey bro, hey what's up, man?
Yep.
I don't even know you.
I don't even know your name.
You don't even go here. Like
You don't even go here. You can't sit with us.
crazy,
No,
man.
it's crazy. Yeah, it's funny too because I'm thinking about like because let me think. Like a rapper like Logic, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like he talks about a lot of time in his music how like he's a homebody. He be at home all the time. And then he still has like his party anthems and whatnot. He still be outside sometimes. It's like thinking about it, I'm like, this dude real life probably just wants to be at home most of the time, but he just goes out because people are like, oh, you're Logic. You have to come do this, that. I'm like, dang, that's crazy. Like verbatim what you said, pretty much they bring the party to dude because he is who he is. And it's like,
It's tough.
that's wild.
It's tough when you're an introvert and you do what you do. You need to network for it. Like that's like my life.
Same.
Right,
It's
right.
my life struggle.
It's like I have to be outside to put myself out there, but at the same time, I don't really like being around y'all like that.
Talk to y'all people for real.
And that fake energy that y'all bring, trying to be cool because of what I do. Like, nah, that's not how this is gonna work.
Yeah.
I just want to do what I do, go back in the house, and continue to do what I do. That's it. Like,
I agree. What you laughing for? What's so funny?
You over here cracking up.
So I'm laughing because we was having a conversation earlier about me joining a beauty pageant.
Okay.
And we had to pretty much go to events to get sponsors. And when I was in a beauty pageant, my homegirl would literally have to drag me to the events because I'm just like, I don't want to go and party no more. We have to dress up, look cute, blah, blah, blah. And mind you, we have to go into the city. So my boyfriend at the time lived in Brooklyn. So it was only like a 30-minute like train ride or whatever, but it didn't matter. I wanted to stay home. And I just was like, why? I went to an event 2 days in a row.
She said, again? I went out yesterday.
No, like literally, I'm just like, I went to an event 2 days in a row. I'm over it at this point.
That's really funny.
I'm over it. We both ended up quitting, but still, like,
Oh, man.
yeah.
She said, I can't do this.
No,
It's too much.
I can't. I can't. Like me going out once a week. I'm like,
That was fun.
I don't want to go back outside. I don't. Like I don't want to have to keep
Kiki
peopling.
and hi and with
not even
randoms.
I'm not even ha-haing anymore. I'm just straight eyeball eye contact. Like,
You know what? I wonder what makes us that way though. Is it the
I think it's trauma.
trauma?
I think, at least for me, I think it's trauma because I would get quote unquote in trouble and I wouldn't be allowed to leave home. I'll be on punishment, so I had to
that was
stay in
me
my
too.
room. See,
Of course.
That is
trauma.
Me too, actually. Yeah.
so my punishment was staying in my room by myself. So now that is my happy place.
Ain't that something?
You said I can't get in trouble here. This is why I buy, man. Like
This is my happy place. So now
that's crazy. Yeah.
I can stay home, and now you want me to come outside.
Right.
Now it's a
Nerve.
choice.
Or like when you grow up and you be like, don't you be with them boys, don't you be with them girls, you better not get pregnant. And now look at me, I ain't got no kids, and I don't want to have no kids because these kids will make you broke, headache, stressed out, and this government ain't helping me. So look,
They got
now you ain't got no.
$5,000 per kid apparently.
Now you
Oh,
ain't
I
got no
heard about
grandbabies.
I
$5,000.
heard about that. They're
They
paying
give
you.
you $5,000.
That
But that's not
5,000 is
enough.
gone in 2 months with a fucking.
I know.
That's not enough.
That's not enough.
Nothing at all.
I need
Make
a
it enough.
month for the rest of their lives. Make it enough. Exactly.
Make it enough.
Make it enough is crazy.
Baby.
We gave you 5,000 for that kid. What you mean you poor?
Yeah, that's not gonna handle nothing.
I
That
need-
be going
I
by 2 months.
I need 5,000 a month.
Mm.
If you give me 5,000 a month, then okay, I'll pop one out. Shit, I'll adopt one if that's the case.
You said,
I'll adopt one. Cause at this point,
5,000 a month be crazy.
baby,
though,
I'm not working either.
I
I'm not.
mean, your job's being a mom at that point.
That part, I'm a stay-at-home single mama.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Look,
Look, 5,000.
Government
Off of 5,000.
subsidized single mamas is crazy.
But I'm just,
That's crazy.
but I'm just saying, like that's where I'm at this point. If that's what we're doing, 5,000, I'm not going to work because why am I be stressed out? Because that means I got to pay for childcare, which is like minimal $250 a week.
Yeah.
It's $250 a week for childcare. For
Minimal.
like daycare.
Minimal,
Jesus Christ.
Mm.
Oh my God.
Kids are expensive.
That's
baby.
$1,000 a month.
And that's not even feeding them when they home.
It's people with mad money that still can't
That's-
afford kids.
that part.
Just,
How is broke people having kids? How? I don't understand. I'm kind
they just
There's-
make them and be like, whoops,
We're gonna figure this out, I
Well-
guess.
we're stuck. We're here now.
Oh my God.
I ain't gonna say what I was gonna say, so I'm gonna just leave that one out.
No, you could say it. You could say it on here for the record.
I did yeet.
It said yeet is crazy.
That's damn.
What do you mean by a yeet? What do you- I know what you mean. You don't gotta elaborate.
Yeah, kids nowadays, not only are they expensive, but I don't know. I feel like they wired different nowadays. I feel like kids, they think
Them YNs scary.
the YNs fear nothing. Like
because what is going to happen to them? For one, at this point, they're gonna maybe go to juvie, but there's so much stigma on that one at this point.
I forgot
But-
juvie was a thing.
Exactly. I know plenty of kids that went to juvie in my high school.
I had some family members.
I had a homie that went to juvie.
what DMX say, group homes and institutions prepared my ass for jail.
Oh,
Or something. Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
that's all it's doing really because you're just
Baby.
making them harder. Like
That
you know what I
part.
mean? Like they just got this tough exterior now, and now they think they're gonna go into the world and pick fights with everybody because they've been locked down at a young age. Nobody's really trying to hear them. Nobody really understands.
But
So-
nobody's trying to understand, and that's the problem. But now
Yeah.
we have like the us that grew up around and stuff trying to help these younger ones. But at the same time, it's this stigma of like not beating kids. And my thing is, I'm not saying beat them till they bleed. I'm not saying
Jesus
beat them
Christ.
till, whatever. But some of these kids need their ass whooped. I feel like some of these kids need to be snatched, cleaned the up.
Let me tell
Because
you
what?
something.
Clean the
Why
fuck
are
up
you?
is crazy.
Why can I hear your kid on the other side of the mall?
Now, I do believe that if we can take it out of the whole kid situation, there's a lot of people that's walking around in this world that don't know what it's like to be punched in the face.
Baby. And I feel like they need to just find that right one because I'm willing to do it.
Right.
Because who the you talking to?
Some people move, they talk as if there's no consequences to what you
Some
say
people
to them.
definitely
Because they
do.
never had consequences, sweetie. If you never had a consequence, why would I fear consequences?
That is true.
Okay? Because like when people be calling the police for raggedy, I need them to get fined every time.
Oh yeah,
I need them to
the
get
Karen
fined.
to the world.
Baby, because why are you calling the popo on the kid that's selling candy?
I've
Why you
seen
calling
that
the
on the
popo on our
internet.
barbecue?
Lemonade stands and all that.
Why you calling the popos? But I bet if it was your raggedy ass kids, you wouldn't want nobody calling the police on them. Them kids, boy.
Yes. You mean the Karens?
Yeah.
Yeah. You got mad at the kids again somehow. We was talking about the Karens a second ago, so I was trying to get it back on track. Fuck the Karens, right?
Nah, but like for real though, because if that's the case, I'm calling the police on Girl Scouts.
Oh yeah, they've been in these streets for the longest with no consequences.
Okay.
Someone come get these girls and these
They are
sashes,
selling
please.
illegally.
They're selling
They do
drugs.
not have a license.
Check these boxes.
Check all of them. I saw cocaine in one of them.
Bring the dogs.
It's just powdered sugar.
Yo, man. Imagine that though, man. calling the cops over some Girl
Girl
Scouts.
Scouts is
Man.
crazy.
There's some people in the
Baby.
world that really will. They just so unhappy within themselves that they gotta ruin other people's
Yeah,
lives.
it's sad.
Even if they're doing something innocent.
It's really sad.
Like it's cookies. Come on.
Yeah, people really like that though. It's really sad.
Yeah. You can't have your unhappiness just ruining other people's lives. Like you just be unhappy with yourself. You pick a struggle.
You be
like,
unhappy in your circle. We'll be cool over here doing our
Because
normal
people
thing.
just don't know how to be happy. That's the problem. When you
That
don't
is
know how
real.
to be happy, if you're not happy with yourself, if you like, there's so many people that you interact and you don't know how to be by yourself. Like when COVID happened and people had to stay the home,
Yeah.
exposed.
they did
A lot of
not.
people went crazy.
They
Did not.
could not
Yep.
figure out what to do with their lives.
Yep. And that was so mind-boggling to me because like I like being alone, so I was like I could be inside whatever. But then people like online say I'm going crazy over here. I can't be at home by myself this long. I was like,
I
oh my
loved
god,
it.
y'all struggling?
I loved it.
I had a great time.
I
loved it too.
loved COVID.
Fantastic time.
Yeah.
When
I wish
say-
I had quit my
Unpopular
job.
opinion.
when
Unpopular opinion.
says the introverts.
Oh, romantic, bro. Yeah, it was amazing. I love it.
It was terrible, but I love it.
Like when I say I would get up, and at the time, like my mama, she didn't want to go outside and everything else because she's 70-something years old. So I'm like, all right, I'll go to the store, right? And I'm just like, nobody's here. Nobody is here.
It was the eeriest thing because I lived in Vegas.
Hold on, wait. You seen I Am Legend?
Yeah.
That's
Yeah, that's what it was. Yeah, exactly like I Am Legend.
That's what it felt like.
Oh,
It was
man.
eerie, but I loved it. I
She said,
loved
we
it.
out here.
There was no cars carring.
Nope.
There was no people peopling.
Nope. No babies.
There was no
dogs, dogging.
no none of that.
Yeah.
I loved that shit.
No
Rough
beeps
times,
beeping.
rough times.
Rough for who? Because I had 2 jobs during COVID.
You had 2?
I had 2 jobs.
What 2 jobs did you work in?
I worked for the post office and I worked for this Jewish company that did appliances or whatever.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I was
Want to
about
work
say
from home?
something. Nah, I wasn't working.
Y'all
from home.
usually outside.
They wouldn't let us work from home because
Were you an essential worker for the Jewish
they
appliance
said
company?
it. They said that, right? They was like, "Oh, we are essential workers." All of us did not need to be in that one room, but this is why I say non-people people are filthy because every time this person would come out the bathroom, they didn't wash their hands.
I see that a lot. I try not to say nothing, but I do see it a lot.
There's a lot of people that don't wash their hands.
Absolutely filthy.
Yeah.
And I was like, I will not come back to this job. And I stayed at the USPS until I moved here. Well, I worked for a Japanese company, then I moved down here.
That's wild during COVID. You're not washing your hands.
Not washing your hands during COVID is actually insane.
That's
I think
diabolical.
that's COVID era.
Yeah.
That's how you gonna get somebody sick for real. That's crazy.
That's how you lose your life.
Hey, man.
Be a little draw.
Do what you gotta do. You off camera right now. You know what I mean? And she zooms in.
Why you like this, gang? What the fuck? Why you like this?
What are you talking about?
As she zooms in, it's crazy.
But yeah, man. Those was rough times, man.
But yeah, I'll take another one though. I'm not.
Another-
Nah.
Also,
another
The COVID?
shutdown.
Oh, I mean,
Another
yeah.
unpopular
Just
opinion.
the shutdown
I
part.
like the shutdown for real.
When I say I was.
I really did.
I think we can't afford it though.
Oh no! I never said I could afford this.
I'm talking
again.
about as a country, we can't afford it.
So I feel like if they did us the way the Asians was doing their people, we would be fine.
Mm-hmm.
They actually provided for their people.
Mm.
So like when my unit went to South Korea,
Yeah.
for a mission, and people would they would end up being like tested positive or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
They would be locked in their room,
Yeah.
and they will drop stuff at their door. Like
care package
waters
type.
and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And you couldn't leave the country until you was cleared. Baby, that's extra money.
Oh, they will. They definitely will pay you.
No, like, especially if we're on orders,
Mm-hmm.
we can't leave. That's
Yep.
extra money.
So you gotta pay me to still be out there.
That part. Baby, I'm sick. I'm sick the 2 days before I have to leave. I'm not going home. I'm staying. I'm staying.
At one point, they just gonna be like, "Oh, you on your own."
Baby, that's fine. They treat me better than the U.S. anyway.
That's deep,
baby.
Yeah, that's interesting though. So you got a little extra time in the Korea.
Well, I didn't go because I'm a profile warrior and they didn't want me over there.
Profile warrior, man.
What does that mean?
That means she's
I'm disabled.
Oh,
disabled.
Whatever. Profile warrior.
okay.
And I'm not ashamed.
I mean, that's real.
I'm trying to think, was I ever on profile?
I was on profile since basic. AIT.
Wow.
So your whole
Yes.
whole
Yes.
military career
Because I be damned.
Like I had to think about that. The time frame. Damn.
10 years, baby. 10 years.
10 years.
And this is why I get disability.
Cause like you are an Army legend.
That's
Whatever.
Crazy. She came in that bit
I did a PT test twice. That's it.
In the whole career?
In my whole career.
Damn, I took that every month.
I'm fully aware. But guess what? I got an LOD every time. So they stop asking me to do. Nobody wants that paperwork.
And it never affected your pay? Because
No.
you ain't get demoted or nothing.
No, I didn't. How are you going to demote me if I keep telling you I'm in pain and I keep getting the LOD, but you keep making me do stuff?
Hey man, you had it down to a science. Listen, I say I'm a strong believer in finesse the people that's trying to finesse you.
Baby. And they still automatically promoted me because of how much time I served. So there's
It
that.
seems like you had a plan and you
Executed it.
you executed.
Not
Sure.
executed it.
But it's okay.
So you was in pain, so.
I'm still in pain, baby. So it's not like it was fake.
Yeah, exactly. So, I mean, if you have the actual issue, then you ain't finesse too hard. You just had an issue.
That part.
You know, this is kind of random and off subject or whatever, but
What's that?
with this podcast and the stuff that we do individually, you know, sometimes often I think, of course we're in the moment right now and this is what we're doing at the moment, but you ever think of the end goal of what you're trying to do?
Oh yeah, all the time.
And once you get it, what you gonna do after that? Like for example, like if say with the music, you get there, you get signed. I feel like every rapper I guess get a certain look by a certain whatever. Either if it's a label or
The public or
yeah. It's like once you get that, it's like where do we go from here? Because if I feel like we all gonna get to where we need to be by the grace of God. I feel like we all be in a place where we need to be.
For me, I feel like honestly, I'm a firm believer in like enjoying the journey. You know.
Oh yeah.
And also like once I get to where I want to be, wherever that happens to be, because I really don't know where I want to be. I have ideas where I want to be, but like when I get to a certain point, I guess right now my goal is to be able to make a living off my music and be able to live comfortably off my music.
That's powerful.
So if I can do that, then I'll be cool. And then I feel like I wouldn't feel as much the need to push as hard as I've been pushing, to be real with you. I still do what I'm doing because I love it, you know?
Course.
And I still do it. But like, I feel like I could probably just enjoy my time a little bit more once I'm able to do that.
Yeah, because the grind of trying to get to where you want to be is wild. At the same time, that's what makes it great. I feel like because the more you do it, the more sharp you're gonna be at whatever your craft is.
It's working out.
Yeah, so
But
sometimes
is it not like when you work out and you reach where you want to be, if you stop working out, you're going to lose it.
you're gonna lose that muscle mass.
Yeah.
So once you get to where you at, don't you think you still got to work? You still got to do like what you've been doing. But I feel like being successful wise, you just got to put your money in different pockets.
Yeah.
So that you don't have to. But if it's
At least it's hard.
But if it's something like this, right? If people stop watching, right, you're gonna lose money. I just seen a video of this YouTuber or whoever influencer. She got locked out of her account.
Oh.
They just shut it down. She can't log in, can't post, can't do nothing.
That's tough.
She had 2 mil followers, and she's banging on the business. Like, what happened? What's going on? So that's what I'm saying. Like, you know, what you gonna do if that happens?
That's why you gotta have different avenues as well. So like, you hit blow up on TikTok, but then you gotta start not pipelining people to other platforms in case that one gets shut down for some reason.
But they all connected.
Not necessarily. They're all connected, yes, but they also are separate entities. Like different companies own them. So if you get locked out of TikTok, you ain't locked out of YouTube. So you can still have your YouTube following.
But you may have more followers. Say I got more people on YouTube, and YouTube shut me down.
Yeah, then you just gotta grind.
but you already been grinding for the 5 years, 10 years, or whatever.
Your name has notoriety to it, though. So like, if you have that following on that platform, it's likely you can just do it again. Like if you get shut down on TikTok, right? They locked out of your 2 million account. TikTok is very organic with this reach and whatnot. Yeah, so if you start taking your old content from YouTube or whatever and start pushing it to TikTok again on a new account, you probably ain't gonna reach that 2 million real fast. But the people that know your face gonna be like, oh shit, this is so and so from TikTok, the other account. So I'm gonna just interact with that. I have like 3 or 4 people that I follow that have like multiple TikTok accounts just because they want to be able to post different stuff on each account. And every time they pop up on my feed, I'm like, oh, it's you. And I click on the profile, like it, and I'm like, oh, it's a different account, and I follow it.
Yeah.
I seen on Instagram that if you block somebody and they have other accounts, they know that it's the same person with the same account. So it's like, hey, do you want to block all their accounts?
Yeah, I love that feature.
Oh yeah, that's needed because you got real life stalkers out here, man.
For real.
But that's wild to me. Like,
it's like, oh, if this person creates another account, you want to just
you want to just like make sure they never find you.
It's like, yes, please. I love that.
Yeah, that's that. I don't know if that's the AI technology now or whatever, but yeah.
I think it's before AI really started like being as popular as it was. I feel like I've seen that a few years, maybe like 2 years ago. Yeah.
So I don't know, but even if they have like different emails, they
Maybe,
still
I don't know.
I don't know how it works either, but I think it's as long as it's attached to the same email or the same number. The expert phone number's not a lot now too. So there's probably ways around it, but like that person had to be like a real life like a stalker to really.
Not stalker.
Yeah, you have to be because at that point you got blocked on all your accounts for the one email or even the one cell phone number. Now you got to go in to like find some other cell phone number to get or open up a new email account. And why you look like that? You be stalking people? What was that face you just made?
Do you?
I got 2 numbers. So
yeah. Okay. See.
And I make sure they not like connected. Like when I do like certain things.
Scheming. Hey,
Who you plotting on over there?
Mind your business, okay? Mind your business.
How you live your life is how you live your life.
Baby, I gotta separate it sometimes, okay?
I do not condone these actions.
I do not condone these actions. It's crazy.
Whatever. Anywho, as you were.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
But anytime like whatever you're working on could be taken away.
Yeah.
I know that for a fact because YouTube. I've been a YouTube partner for a while now, and at one point they cut me off.
Really?
They said I was using what they said I was using basically I was using content from other platforms. Right. It was a point in time where I would test run things on TikTok, and I see that they're doing really well on TikTok, so I'll bring that video to my YouTube.
Yeah,
that's how some stuff started popping off like that because I don't know. I guess the same type of audience that was over there, they went to that one. So, one point because I had I don't know if you're familiar with TikTok to where like if you download a video, they'll have a watermark on the video,
watermark.
And I'm thinking nothing of it. I'm like, okay, yeah, it's from TikTok, but
it doesn't mean
it's your stuff.
Yeah, it's mine. So it's not like I'm stealing it from somebody. So I'm putting it on the YouTube. YouTube said, nah. So they basically hit me with this is a conflict of interest. Cut me off. I'm talking about I was basically fired.
From your own stuff.
From my own stuff. They cut me off for 90 days.
That's crazy.
I was like, that was my extra bread for. I'm like, all right, damn.
Y'all playing with me, right?
They said, you can't do that. So I had to literally like I had things that was I had those videos on there and they was doing well and I'm talking about they had millions of views. Like I had to delete them. I had to get rid of all of them. Every single one of them I had to get rid of them.
That's so sad.
And it took away from everything. So
Of course.
I had to rebuild. I basically had to start not start over because I still had original YouTube content.
Yeah.
But I had to like everything that was getting traffic to my page, I had to get rid of it and just like do original stuff.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong, I still do it. This may offend
but that's
YouTube
just
connects.
wild to me. That is absolutely wild. Like they can't see like it's you.
They can see it, but they don't mess with each other. You with them over
they
there?
don't want
Yeah.
you to put they don't like you cross.
But I see TikTok shit on fucking YouTube all the time.
You do, and you still see it to this day, but it's not gonna last long for them. If they just posting stuff without, they don't care about getting paid or anything like that, then they can do that all day. But if you somebody that's in that program and you get paid from it, you gotta follow their rules.
Yeah.
That's like when I'll be talking to you about some stuff I'm posting, I'll be like, oh, I gotta take the cursing out. I can't have this certain music in it. It's because of that. They got their own rules. They would really cut you off in an instant.
Yeah.
Like, look, you ain't doing what we like. Say less.
For real. And that's really annoying. TikTok does the same shit. Like all of that, TikTok, Instagram, all that. Like there's this guy who like like the head of Instagram, something like that. But he has his own profile. He goes on and talks about like how the algorithm's working and what they're working on with Instagram and whatnot on Instagram. I follow him as like Mo Siri or something like that. I don't know how to pronounce his name. But he's literally talking about, if you post to Reels with a video that's watermarked, it will get flagged and it won't reach as many people as it normally would. If you somehow are able to take away the watermark, then it'll probably be fine. So like the watermarks really do affect because they do not want people having, I guess, because it's like an ad for the other platform. Basically, If you like say, oh, TikTok's on the screen. So actually, what TikTok's been doing, I'm not sure when it started doing it. You probably already know actually. But like when you post a video, it downloads it for you without the watermark.
Oh yeah. It's an option now.
Yeah, I love that part now. I love that because then I could post to TikTok and just take it on, post it on YouTube and post it on YouTube. And cause I think TikTok wants to be like an editing platform as much as it's a video platform. So they want you to be able to edit the video on their platform and then take it and run it to another platform. I think that's what they want you to be able to do. So that's why they took the watermark away, is what I'm thinking.
It's so bad though that even though the watermark's not on there, I still would take it and put it in like another app
just to make sure.
Download it. I don't know if it's in like the code in like the video or something. I'm like, I don't even trust it. I'm still putting it into my app and saving it again just so it can like reformat it because I can't be taking those.
I ain't playing these games with y'all
because they literally told me, you do this again, it's over, and you will not be able to start this up again. I said, oh,
yeah. I mean that's real. With that type of threat.
Oh, that's trash.
You gonna get 3 strikes. It's just
how many strikes you got?
Well, I just happened one time, but they basically said if I do it again, is a rap. And they put in the small print. If you create another account, that account won't get monetized either. I said, damn,
they really playing. Stop playing with us, bro.
They said stop with me.
This is real. This is big YouTube business, bro. What you mean, TikTok?
I'm like, what I do to y'all? Like,
you try to play them.
Yeah, you playing their face.
You try to advertise for another team.
I tried to apologize.
Social media whore.
My humblest apologies, Mr. YouTube.
Right, man. And that's crazy how we gotta like in life. I feel like it's crazy how we gotta like conform to other people's rules because it's not ours. If it's our platform, of course we can do whatever we
want to do. Yeah.
I mean, we used to be able to World Star. When YouTube first came out, when Facebook first came out.
When it first came out.
Yo, YouTube was
it was a madhouse.
A mastermind.
I love YouTube.
But World Star and Vine. Vine
was amazing. Mine was amazing.
6 second clips.
Baby.
So many good little videos.
Them 6 seconds was
drop my croissant.
Yo, they had so many people blew up from Vine, man.
Do you know I never had a Vine?
Really?
Never had a Vine.
Really?
Never.
I'm trying to think that I would always see Vine clips. It was like they had a compilation of
on
Vine
YouTube
clips.
or something like that. Yeah.
That's how I would see them. I think I had a Vine, but once I got a Vine, it shut down.
I had one, but I just didn't use it, and then I started seeing clips everywhere else. So I just like watched the clips on other platforms. And, like that was pretty much how I interacted with Vine.
One of my really good friends, my best friend, he loved World Star. When I say he loved watching, and I just feel like it was trashy TV.
Top tier
But
entertainment.
It is.
All
but
the hood.
all the hood,
Shit.
all the hood, and I'm just
And
like,
fights.
The fights.
The
Yeah, the fights was
fights.
crazy.
Fights was crazy, man.
and it's funny because growing up, granted, yes, I'm from Long Island, I'm from the suburbs. There used to be an area where middle schoolers would just go and fight. For what reason, I don't know. Was I involved? Sometimes.
Oh man.
Oh,
It was
wow.
call the battlefield.
Y'all had a battlefield in middle school. That's
But
crazy word.
no
Are you
lie.
about to
I met you in the battlefield at 3 o'clock.
No,
Hey,
dead ass though,
crazy.
dead ass, because it was literally an open lot,
Yeah.
and you would see all these kids come,
Little
some
gladiator
to
battles
watch,
y'all have.
some to fight. I've only fought there like maybe once or twice, and literally, I don't think there was a reason for the fights.
They had a middle school fight club.
Yo, legit,
That's literally
legit.
what that was.
What's
Did you
number
did you
one
get
rule
paid?
about Fight Club?
You don't talk about fight club.
Thank
Did
you.
you get paid?
No,
You win any money?
no,
What did you win? Respect?
baby, I don't even think it
Clout.
was respect. That part, that part.
Oh, y'all saying you beat her
I saw
ass?
you beat her ass the other day.
Yo.
Were y'all even beefing? Like, y'all mad at each other?
I think.
Who
Fuck,
organized these fights?
I don't know.
Do y'all have like a mafia thing going on?
So we did have two middle schools that would fight each other. One, I'm not gonna say the names, but one school I felt like when there was segregation, those was where the black kids
We
went.
all had a rivalry school.
And
though,
then-
like, that's crazy.
But we was in the same town.
Oh, that's how it was.
And then the school that I went to, I feel like it was where all the white people went because it was the same school, same thing, but their school just looked old.
Dirty mother.
That
That's
part.
crazy.
That's why y'all mad because y'all
That's
dirty.
crazy.
Y'all the hood boogers.
That's crazy.
And then like our side was like the cleaner gyms. We got the music department.
All the
We
new
had a
stuff.
Yeah, the
dope
white
ass
money went
track
that
team.
way.
That part.
Yeah.
That part. Like it just looked better. And I didn't realize it till the first time I went to their school. We was competing. It was basketball or whatever. And I came and I looked and I was like, this is ghetto.
Oh my God.
And I that was the first and last time I ever been to that school.
She
But
said this is ghetto and
it
walked
is
out.
it is ghetto. I had to stay. But but yeah, it was just like crazy fighting for no reason.
Square up.
That's back when fights were more respected. Like
I guess.
the fear one, the fade, catching the fade.
Yeah.
Now,
Question:
I
Have y'all
just-
ever been jumped?
I have not.
jump.
You got jump. What'd you do? Run your mouth?
I ain't been jump. I've been snuck before.
Snuck. Oh dang.
Like,
I thought
you so scared to face me. Like, you gotta
Sneak up on
sneak
you.
up
and hit
on
you. Yeah.
Hey.
I feel like what I feel like being jump's worse, but I feel like being snuck, you like did it knock you out or it was just like, because you don't know it's coming, it's hard to prepare for it. So
That is hilarious.
Was no,
you-
I wasn't knocked out, but I felt like I was like woozy as hell. Like,
yeah,
like because it was like
out of nowhere.
Especially if it's in a temple.
yeah, it was like it was like really was out of nowhere. I'm like, yo, what the hell? I ain't know what hit me.
Was you this tall?
You this tall?
Yeah, the crazy thing is though, he was taller than me at the time.
What the hell?
It was like tall on tall crime.
It's all on tall
I
crime.
can take y'all back. I can tell y'all the story.
It was
And
tall
you know
on
the
tall
crazy part
crime.
is it was over like it was over a female. Cause me, I never believed in the whole fighting over whoever. Cause like
Nah, you can have her.
it's too many
It's too many out there.
too many fish in the
The
sea.
fish
or
is the
whatever.
fishing.
Yeah, but this dude must have been in love. Mind you, she was giving me vibes. It was like it was.
That wasn't even
I
my
didn't
fault.
ask- I didn't ask for
I was
it.
just here existing.
I didn't ask for it, but yeah, she was just on me. You know,
She was just on me.
I was I might smile back at her, I might give her a little conversation or whatever, but it enraged this man to the point where it was like
Yeah, to sneak you.
he said some little slick shit to me, and I'm like, yo, whatever, bro. Like I kept it moving.
Yeah.
I kept it moving. He kept it coming. Like he just
he didn't let it go.
I'm walking down the hallway, he hit me. I'm like, all right, bad. At first, I'm looking around. He did some, you know what I mean? He hit me and then ran into the class.
Oh, that's
Oh.
even
As
that's
if-
even worse,
As
bro.
if the teacher was gonna, oh, y'all stop it. Like the students, like his friends was gonna be like, oh, me, I knew who it was. I seen the shoes. you had the same little dirty kicks you had since the beginning of the year.
I see. I know you, bro.
I said that.
Not the dirty shit.
So he going to class like nothing happened. When I tell you, you would have thought like a giant kicked down the door and like, I don't know. You ever see Attack on Titan?
Oh my God!
I'm talking about. I did the
little paper down there.
Yeah, like
transform.
Yo, I brought hell in that classroom.
Lightning struck the motherfucking building.
I teed off on him. I'm talking about.
Ooh,
and it was like
nobody helped him.
No, because they knew
on him crazy.
Nobody was stopping me. Like nobody was stopping me. Like
it's tall crime. He was mad, so it's gonna be a big problem.
Yeah, it's one of those things where like
that's funny.
It's one of those things where like, listen, man. But you know, nowadays fights go left.
Yeah,
everybody's
shooting.
Everybody's shooting.
The YNs, back
and
to
then,
the YNs.
Not only are they shooting, but they recording.
That part.
That's
I
crazy.
think that is so
That's
stupid.
terrifying.
It's next level. I kind of see. I'm not saying shooting is justified.
I don't want proof of my crash outs.
Yo, not only a crash out, you could be the one that's crashing out. You also could be the one that's getting their ass whooped.
That part.
So if you getting,
I don't want proof of my failures or my wins.
Right.
I want it to be rumors and leave it at rumors.
That's how it used to be.
Because like, if I want to be that person, then I don't want you to know that person now.
I don't want to be that person forever. I get that.
Right.
I don't, because why are you in my business?
Because your business public now.
Why do I want you? And I feel like people are doing this for clout at this point.
We definitely are.
You're just like, oh yeah, you know, I did this and I used to do this and that. No one cares.
Yeah, nobody care.
No one cares, because guess what? I don't care.
I never check for somebody's fight resume.
I don't.
It don't mean nothing to me.
Imagine walking up, meet a new friend or something, and be like, hey, yo, how many fights you been in, bro? Nigga ass though, like, for real, like.
Yeah, I got this from 2005.
This right here. There's a nigga tooth right there.
Yeah, it's crazy because the embarrassment nowadays is on like a extreme scale right now. Like, it's just like, back in the days we would fight. I mean, you hear about it the next thing in school or something like that. It's over. Like, you know, after like a week, it's like, all right, they on to the next thing.
Yeah, exactly.
But now that it's stamped and it's like lasting forever because the video has been copied and downloaded by everyone.
Baby.
It's like, now I see why they want to come to the school, because
now I see why I gotta shoot this.
Yeah,
shit
like,
they got 1,000 people online and seen your failure.
You're gonna have to bleep that one out.
Like, yeah,
that's crazy.
Yeah.
Imagine like being the one who lost the fight, right?
Baby.
And then having your homies have that video, and every time you get in an argument, bro, they just drop the clip.
Yeah,
I'd crash out.
Or they got like a screenshot of your face.
Oh no! They use it as a laugh reactor or some shit. Like,
everybody joking around, but you didn't say that when someone so punched you. Like, damn, I can't even see that.
I can't live that down now. Damn.
I lost the argument.
But at school, that's what people would say. Before, like, not even recording. Like, if you, like, say I got my ass whooped, right?
Yeah.
And I'm talking to somebody, but you wasn't talking shit when you got your ass whooped.
Oh, yeah, I'll fight you, though.
Now you want to fight me. How about you go and fight this person? Matter of fact, hey, yo. People are pet.
What he say?
Like, hey, yo, he said you want to go again. Like,
oh, he don't want no smoke. I'll whoop his ass right there.
That's crazy.
I'll beat your ass again. Like,
damn.
Crazy
imagine
work.
someone coming up to you like, I'll beat your ass again.
You gotta play it tough, because like you can't be no about it.
Right?
Like, you got your ass beat already, so it's like.
Things start thinking, do I really want to go through
Do
this?
it again? Exactly. You're like, man, I ain't scared of you. But like, for real though, like,
do I really
you want
want
matcha, bro? Like,
You got it, bro.
Matcha. Yo, so he is fiended out over matcha.
It was fire.
We went
It was
together
fire.
to get coffee at a common place that we commute, right? He wasn't even sure if he wanted matcha. He was talking shit about matcha before.
I heard about matcha.
And now all of a sudden, this is good. This is good. Went back for seconds.
It was fire. It was
They say you can't knock it until you try it.
Phenomenal. I had matcha before. Don't get me wrong. I like matcha. It was cool.
It wasn't sweet.
It was cool.
So
Yeah,
he
exactly.
had some dry ass matcha.
The
That's
ground shit.
chocolate
Just-
milk
just-
without
just
the chocolate.
type
just
shit
choice.
vibe. So, but like they had it. I drank the and I was like, yo, you know what? I can do this again. I went back. It was still good. Wasn't as fine as the first time, but it was still good.
He put an extra sugar.
That's
in it.
crazy.
I'm sorry. I'll do better.
I'll
okay.
do better. It's hilarious.
Do better for both of us.
Yes, please do.
Like, yeah, man.
But now matcha's fine. Have you had matcha?
I've never.
You
I
ever had
think I might have had it. I might have had it before I came down here.
Try one.
But-
Try the matcha green tea. Shit.
But it also
Gas.
depends. Make sure it says sweetened because apparently they do that without it.
I was
being
Yeah,
gonna
yeah,
say
make
how
sure
it
the
gotta
gay man
be,
makes
but my
It got to be sweetened. But at the same time, I feel like different places make it a different
Way. Yeah.
what about
So-
Starbucks?
That's where he got it from.
Yeah. Yeah. Starbucks. It hit.
Mm.
I got whole milk in it as well. I didn't get like soy milk or almond milk or anything like that.
Nah.
It might taste better with different type of milk.
I was about to
low-key.
say this one
So I
over here
might-
cannot have whole milk.
Yeah.
He
If
gonna
I,
be
if I put
glu-
whole
glu-
milk in it, it's
gluten.
R.I.P.
He said
Baby.
RIP. It's crazy.
Is
He's gonna be staying home for the rest of the day.
pretty much.
on the job accents and shit.
they got-
Not on the.
They gotta put that almond milk in there. And so.
I mean, it might still be good with almond milk. I want to try different milk next time I grab it for real.
Nut juice.
Stop that.
Okay.
You hold on, what?
You heard? No, don't have a
We
repeat.
can't skip over that. Wait a minute.
She said it with all the confidence too, which is crazy.
That's what it
With
is.
her little raspy voice, her little smooth, ba-ba-da-ba-da voice.
Childish.
But nah, the matcha was fire, and it was funny too because there was a TikTok trend going on for about like what was it like a month or so about this dude going to Starbucks and trying the matcha there and then becoming a matcha nigga. So I'm a
matcha
proud
nigga?
member of the matcha nigga crew now.
Hey man,
Terrible.
I might have to. I gotta check it out now.
Yeah,
I
man.
might get one today.
Shit, try it, man. Join the matcha nigga squad. We're gonna get a t-shirts over here for the
Oh
matcha.
my goodness! Please don't.
We put matcha on the front,
Matcha
nigga
gang.
on the back.
Matcha gang.
Please don't.
They not
And
gonna
then
know
have
what
a
hit them.
cup of matcha.
Yeah, matcha. Yeah, exactly.
Childish.
Fire.
It's our next viral moment on TikTok.
For
Please
real
don't.
though. Hey, yo, Starbucks, sign us.
No, no.
A sponsorship from Starbucks would be crazy.
Crazy.
Though. Like,
They're racist.
Oh.
are they?
They
Oh,
What was the most recent?
I thought that was
one?
Target.
I forgot.
And homophobic.
Target is. They homophobic?
They're homophobic.
They is?
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I thought they were all inclusive.
They're not.
Don't
They
have,
ain't
like,
got no
the gay
DEI
cups?
no more.
I thought that was Chick-fil-A.
Chick-fil-A don't like nobody that's not white. Don't do that.
I thought that's
They don't support the blacks or the gays
damn.
or Sundays.
Or Sundays
I
is
ate that other day.
hilarious.
I bet.
Hmm.
But nah,
had it
that's
the
why a
other
lot of
day and I
people
thought about
stopped
that.
going to Starbucks.
I didn't know
Yeah.
Starbucks had an issue actually.
Yeah.
Was it like
They
a
told them stop.
Palestine issue
They
as
told
well?
them
Or
like
was it
stop
a-
wearing. You know how like sometimes Starbucks will like the employees will wear like the flag thing or the
Oh,
BLK
yeah, yeah,
thing.
stuff like
they
that.
said we don't support the BLK. Whatever. My bad, boo.
Oh yeah, I
kicked
forgot
them.
about that.
Yeah, they was like, we don't support the BLK thing. Don't wear it. Don't advertise it. Blah
That's
blah.
actually why I stopped caring about it and why I had that thing in my card, in my wallet for the longest time.
Yeah.
Because I genuinely, it's crazy how like you just forget about things over time though. My brain is like dropped it after a while.
Yeah, but yeah.
Yeah, I haven't gone to Target.
Honestly?
it's not hard for me not to go to Target.
Yeah,
though.
it's not hard for me neither.
I don't.
Who's not racist though? To be honest, I feel like every
your hand down.
every company, no matter if you,
Costco, Ben and Jerry's,
Costco,
Ben and
the
Jerry's.
Ben and Jerry's though, but they just fired the dude.
but the original Ben and Jerry's,
Yes,
they're not.
but like we got to make that distinction though, because I don't want people going to support Ben and Jerry's when they got rid of Ben and Jerry, who were the actual
Yeah,
people
they
that were
actually- Ice
supporting.
cream?
Yeah,
Yeah,
they actually
they-
got rid of
They were
Ben and Jerry's.
they were super progressive on all they topics and whatnot, like BLM, and
the
LGBTQ
Juneteenth stuff, and they were supportive of just human,
Palestinian, all that
like
shit.
they were just supportive of like people just having freaking rights.
Yeah,
And the people who had more, that owns more of the company,
shareholders.
shareholders,
Yeah.
kicked Ben and Jerry out.
Yeah. I
Which
think the
is
last thing they did
wild.
was they went to like was like a senator thing and like made a statement there, and then when they did that they kicked
Yeah,
them.
because they was like, you're taking away people's rights, blah 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 blah, and they was like, all right, you fired.
so they got fired by their own company?
Yeah.
That's insane.
That's what
Yeah.
happens when you give too much shareholders out.
Yeah, they can overpower you. Oh,
And
my
that's why I don't get Ben and Jerry's anymore. They used to be the only ice cream I bought.
Yeah, Ben and Jerry's is good, and they got the dairy-free
fish.
one.
Do you-
Oh,
They was
I've
one of the
seen
first ones to do dairy-free.
They have one called Fish Food. It's like little chocolate fishes inside of it. And it also has caramel.
So
and it has
you
vanilla.
okay?
What?
Because we both made a face like.
It's probably gonna be fire. Okay.
Yeah, like, what the fuck is that? No. It has little chocolate fishes in it. Then it got caramel, got vanilla ice cream, and like chocolate syrup, and it is, and I think marshmallows as well. But shit's fire. Yeah, I love that. But I can't have it no more because they racist.
In other news,
Another racist news.
Another
Right.
racist news is crazy.
Yeah, I feel like
I have a question.
What's the
Random
question?
questions
what's
just
the
popped
question?
up. If you guys had girlfriends, wives, baby mamas, whatever, right? And she's like, I want to go on a girl's trip. Would you feel some type of way?
She's my wife. I married someone that I trusted, so no.
But what about girlfriends?
Girlfriend, depends on who she on with and everything. I wouldn't
It's a
think,
girl's trip. What do you
I
mean?
mean,
It
who
depends.
who her homies is and whatnot. Like if her homies problematic, then probably not. But like overall, nah. I think I'd be cool.
So you said if this is my wife,
Girlfriend, wife, whoever.
like, would it be? You asking me, would it be a problem for me if I?
Would it be like if she's like, hey, babe, me and my girls, we want to go on a girls' trip.
Yeah.
Like, we're going to go, blah, blah, blah. Whether it's like Mexico, DR, or in state.
I'm a play it cool.
But you will feel some
But,
type of way.
but she can't trip when I go on my guys trip.
Why you pausing?
Trust has to go both ways.
It doesn't have to go
Yeah,
both
that's
ways.
true. But I feel like sometimes, like, girls can party, shake ass, have a good time, keep it pushing, right? Granted, sometimes they are, but I feel like guys, when they get together, it's just always some stupid
I mean, you ain't gotta be no cheating though.
Is this your own personal experience, or you just saying guys
I'm just saying, guys.
in general?
I haven't because like
I be
whenever
doing fuckery, but it's not like fucking around with women usually. Like I'm not.
like I don't need you coming back with a hospital bill.
So that's your concern. Okay, word. I mean,
I don't need you coming back talking about, well, babe, I lost everything but the clothes I got on my back. Or, some head ass shit. And I feel like men would be like, yo, hold my beer. I'm about to outdo you on the stupid shit.
Well, I mean, men
Some
will
men.
be men and do men stuff.
Stupid ass shit.
Sometimes stupid macho stuff, egotistical stuff. But you mean as far as like where we gonna
Why
do
can't
things
you
with
just
women?
come back the same way you left?
Don't most people? I feel like I come back the same way I left. And
Okay.
and those I've been in those situations where
my
I was in a
homegirls.
relationship and I went on a guy's trip. I wasn't wilding.
My homegirl's husband went out for a guy's trip and came back with a flamethrower. It was
Oh,
really hilarious.
Oh,
Why?
A nigga had a flamethrower. But the
Why?
best part
Souvenir.
is they made burgers one time. They made
Why?
burgers one time, and he used the flamethrower to heat up the cheese on the burger.
I don't know if
Shit
you
was
want those
goated.
type
Shit
of.
goated.
I mean, I do see that's nice. I actually enjoyed hearing it.
Right? That shit cold as hell. Like,
Like-
oh, that's crazy, bro. But like, you just gotta let people do something. Like, there ain't nothing harmful happening. It was fun sometimes.
That he told you of.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
But
So now,
Right.
if your girl goes out with her girls, they at the bar or whatever, and she's like, babe, somebody bought me drinks. Would you be upset that she got free drinks?
no,
Nah.
I'd be mad she didn't bring me one.
All right, well, there's that.
Nah. I mean, I know situations where some dudes are like overly.
They're like, I'm
Insecure.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna buy you. Yeah,
Before
so
you
I
even
seen
talk
this
to 'em.
video, and this guy's like, if my girl goes out and she gets drinks from this guy. She's a whore. I said,
A whore is deep.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's insecure on his part.
I said, well, I guess I'm a slut because
Goddamn Cassandra.
I'm drinking a drink.
It's levels to it.
I'm getting a drink.
It is also levels.
If you got a cute girl and she goes outside, the nigga's gonna try to
It come with
talk. Yeah, you just gotta
Come with
be,
it, man.
I feel
gonna
like
happen.
if you trust her, it's not gonna be an issue.
Yeah.
Right? If you know, like, my girl, she go out, she gonna shake ass, and she gonna get some drinks, but she coming home. Cause I remember in college,
You was wilding.
baby, and was why?
Dun, dun.
Because why not? Why not?
Wilding.
Why not?
I mean, you were in college, single, doing your thing. Ain't no issue.
Body shots, no.
Body shots.
Was you single or you was in a relationship?
Not you having to think that hard about it. It's crazy.
Baby, I barely remember last week. Don't do that.
Oh, okay.
That is also dangerous.
I'm pretty sure I was single. I'm pretty sure of it for the most part.
Body shots. I did a body shot in college, though. That shit was cool. Fine little girl. Fine little lady.
Okay.
You go with a nigga? Bro, what? What?
Man,
I'll do better eventually. Give me some time.
Wow, don't put the camera on me.
no, I feel like it's levels to it, man. If you a person gotta have some type of level of respect, even if you like, do a little bit of something like a drink. I feel like that's harmless. And if you take the drink, you dance with them, and then you leave with them, that's different.
I mean, what if I take the drink, I dance, and I leave? Like, I'm coming home to you.
It's levels to dance.
Yeah, you twerking on the dude?
We twerk. He grabbing your ass. He grabbing your titties or something.
No.
Yeah, touching on you ain't cool.
Like that's a little.
I don't
Like
that.
now you
titty-
violate.
No,
Yeah, I
no,
don't like
no,
that.
no,
Like-
no. Like, but Jamaicans.
Oh,
Jamaicans are Jamaicans. I mean, like, he ain't jumping off the stage onto me type shit, but like,
yeah. It gets a little
it's just,
physical. Let's say
but it's not
y'all having sex on the dance floor.
yeah, like it's not that.
But yeah. I mean, if it just goes that far, I don't know. I feel it's level. Like I said, it's levels to it because if a random stranger can just group you when he feel like it, like just because y'all at an outing, it's like, why? I mean, but then again, it's like some people they take somebody might find that not disrespectful. Somebody might find that it's like that's you kept it real surface. It could, I mean me. My girl was out in the club or something. She was dancing with somebody. In my mind, I possibly think that's going to happen anyway. So it's like, all right.
But I feel like I've gone out with my girls and dudes who try to dance with us, right? And girls, you do the dance thing and walk away, right? Like I've done that many of times. Yeah. So it's not always she's gonna dance with guys. Sometimes girls just want to dance and be a little gay with each other. Like
it's a little gay.
A little gay.
Sprinkle
it's a little gay because we touching each other.
A lot of the time when I see girls go out together, they just dance with each other.
Yeah.
Like they literally just dance with each other.
Yeah.
And get drunk with each other.
Yeah.
You'll always have that one dude that try to interfere and like try to put himself in between.
And I'm usually the mean one.
And they usually just
yeah. I'm usually the mean one.
I've seen that happen countless times.
Stiff
happened
arm.
to me a few times.
Oh shit! I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, it'd be like that sometimes, But yeah, like I don't know.
Sometimes you get the respectable curve. Sometimes it's disrespectful. Like,
Yeah, exactly. Sometimes disrespectful.
What's
Cassandra
disrespectful?
Well, it depends on your actions beforehand, for real.
Well, like what is disrespectful?
I feel like in my adult years, it's been I'm good, but younger, like I don't know, I would try to like dance myself in there. I might catch a little shove or something like that. Like damn, that's tough.
Like, all right, damn, I'm that rejected. You gotta push me. Like
That's
Sometimes you might get the out of here.
you gotta.
Yeah,
crazy.
like it gets bad.
You ever? I'm guilty of this. Have you ever had the she dancing you behind her, and she do the look and down and walk away?
No, actually.
That might have happened when I was younger too. Like I used to be a wild boy, dude, or whatever you want to say. Like I don't know. Yeah, not in my later years.
Not lady
Nah,
is
because I'm older now.
I didn't go out a lot, like I said, when I was younger. Like college, I went out a few times. It was more like after college, and at that point, I was kind of like sitting a little bit more comfortable in myself. So if I were to dance with a girl and she fell in it, if she turned around, she'd be like, "Okay, you keep dancing." But like I didn't put myself out there a lot either. So
Speaking of not going out too much, my mama told me to call my friend for me to go out. That's how much I didn't go out.
Oh, she told you need to get out the house.
Call Sheila so she can take your ass somewhere.
No,
do something.
No, I'm so serious. I'm home. It's a Friday or Saturday, whatever. And she was like, "You don't want to go out? You don't want?" I said, "No, whatever." She's like, "I'll give you money."
Her bribing you.
Damn.
I'm not.
Get outta here.
I
Offered bills.
promise you. She said, "You know, you got to make sure you have money wherever you go. You don't want to rely on nobody." She said, "Why don't you call your friend?" My friend, she lived right up the block or whatever. And when I say right up the block, like walking distance, it was like probably like 15 minutes, right?
Mm-hmm.
She's like, "Call your friend and you guys can go out, blah, blah, blah." So I said, "Okay." Right? My mama gave me $25. Ladies got in free before like 10 or whatever. And we did. And we had a good time. We did. You know, but as an adult, I said, was I that pitiful? Like, was
Your mom
I,
had to bribe
was
you to
I-
go
was-
outside.
Like, legit, like, she was like, you should go.
Do something.
You should go and have friends.
Get out and get something.
I mean, it's not pitiful. You just in your vibe.
Yeah.
You was vibing in your vibe. Ain't nothing wrong with
I
that.
remember in high school, she was like, "You don't want to go out with your friends?" And I said, "I don't have no friends."
Oh, that's.
And she looked me dead in my face, and I looked at her, and I was like,
Oh. like, no,
No friends,
I feel
aw.
like, now this is just me speaking as someone who, I don't have kids, but I feel like if I seen my kid constantly by themselves with no social life, I'd be thinking like,
"You're a weeb, or you about to burn this shit down."
Not you.
yeah, I'd be like, at one point you do gotta have some type of social life.
Yeah,
you
you
gotta-
gotta, learn how to
gotta-
socialize for sure.
Yeah.
My
Go play
cousins
with
was
other
my
kids.
social life. My cousins were. Because I was raised as an only child.
Yeah.
So, like, my brothers, I didn't have my brothers with me until I got, like, a little older. But, like, yeah,
Also, as an adult, if I had, a little something coming over, and you in the house, you cock blocking. So just go ahead and have fun. Like,
You
is that what it was?
let me have that space.
Don't do something, little man. Why you
I
here
need
all the
to-
time?
I need to have this little time real quick.
That's why your mom bribed you to go.
Right? Like,
Still
now.
occupied, so.
Fuck
She
you
had
guys.
She had a little.
I'm tired of y'all.
She
Tenderoni
said,
coming
"Hold
over."
up, David can't come yet. You gotta. I give you $25."
Oh my God. And $25 was like,
Like,
that
decent
was
amount
enough
back
to
then,
like
right?
get
Oh, yeah.
there. And yeah, I was good.
Yeah.
Get yourself a meal and all that.
Like, that part. Yo, y'all remember snack wraps
Snack wraps.
from McDonald's? The chicken snack wrap?
Oh yeah.
I think they just brought them back out.
McRibs too.
No, man.
Oh, you don't eat? Yeah, never mind. My
Man.
apologies.
I don't even eat snack wraps no more.
Ma'am.
Yeah.
Like,
We is what we is.
Say less, shorty. Say less.
no, yeah, they used to be fire. Another staple in the hood.
Baby.
Yo,
Because they was
man.
only like $2, $1, whatever.
yeah, easy.
Yeah.
Like work. McGriddles though. McGriddles was
Ooh.
I smashing McGriddles so fast, yo.
You know,
Smack it.
nowadays a McGriddle meal costs like $12.
Yeah, like what the
What's
hell?
going on?
You know what I miss?
Hash brown and big griddle and the orange juice. $12.
Oh, and the orange juice was orange juice.
Yeah,
What you smack your lip like that for?
Because,
be
Said-
busting.
baby. But remember when they would have like the little pan thing and would have the pancakes, the sausage, and the egg that was like folded multiple times. And that was the best
I used to love
breakfast.
that thing, yeah.
Times were
Pancakes was
had back
fire.
Yep.
Like as a kid, when I got those pancakes, I was the happiest I ever was.
No, I was that. Yo.
Pancakes. Oh, I forgot about the pancakes.
Yeah.
My dad, I think I was like 6. For some reason, he said, "We're going to go to McDonald's. You can have whatever you want." I said, "Whatever?" He said, whatever. So we get there. I'm happy, right? So I had to.
The happy dance.
It was. So he was like, tell them what you want. I said, again, I ain't really like talking to people. So I was like, tell them what I want. He's like, yeah, tell them what you want. I was like, I want a Big Mac. He said, a Big Mac? He said, you gonna eat it all? I said, I'm gonna eat it all. He watched. I remember watching this man watch me, and I couldn't figure out why this man was watching me while I was eating.
You're like, why are you looking at me like
He's
this?
impressed. Damn, he probably thought you was gonna get the Happy Meal, be cool.
I'm just, yeah.
Little toy.
This man was
in
like, damn, I ain't had that money like that.
I want the Big Mac with the fries.
He's like, you need a
drink.
small drink, large drink.
I want the large.
Yo, I ate everything in the fries. And he looked at me shocked, like she really ate it all. I was a picky eater when I was little though, but
Not
that
that
day.
moment. You was smashing that. He's like, this is my time to shine. He said, anything I want.
And I don't know why, there's like just certain things in my childhood that I just remember. But I remember ordering a Big Mac and he just was watching me eat it. Shit was good. But I feel like as I got older, Big Macs don't taste
They
the
taste
same.
trash now.
Okay.
Yo, I'm
Okay.
mad as hell. I order a Big Mac. The sauce is the same, but like it's just mostly the bread is just all I taste, and then the patty's so small that I don't taste any meat flavoring.
Yeah.
And then it has like looking the lettuce is wilted lettuce,
It
and
definitely don't look how it look on the commercial.
nah. They mid at best. I'm so mad about Big Macs. I used to love getting Big Macs. That's why I'm so passionate about this. They're one of my favorite things to get.
Yeah.
You. Big Mac, not Big Bag. Get it right.
Shout out to the big bags out there.
Hey, yo, speaking of Big Bags though, have y'all had Donna Ladies yet? No, you don't eat meat.
I haven't.
You haven't? Yo, it's gas. Like a Mexican spot out here, right? Donna Ladies, yeah.
Might write that down.
It's heavy food, right? Like it's Mexican spot, but they like have a surf and turf, like egg roll and quesadilla, whatever you want to get surf and turf. But like it's steak, shrimp in that, and then a whole bunch of cheese, and then like the sauce they have is phenomenal, and then it's just so good. It's so fucking good. You said what?
Oh,
What
believe
happened?
it or not, that's fine. I edit all that. I mean, you can curse like with the YouTube and you can curse to a certain extent as long as we not like we not saying the area 2 words. Y'all, it's cool. They just got a rule. They got a rule that like the first, I think 30 seconds you can't curse because they do these previews on YouTube. Like if you go highlight a video, it'll play, and that's public. Like everybody sees it. So in the first 30 seconds they play, if you don't cuss, it's fine. But if you after that, if it's just like sprinkled in every once in a while, you can do it. It just can't be consistently every sentence you saying. You dropping an F-bomb or something sexual or something like that. Like,
She's trying to censor me. This is a censorship podcast, courtesy of. I'm so sorry. Cut that part out.
Get the fuck out.
Courtesy of Bell.
I am Malcolm.
We're deleting all of it.
That whole shit going now, yeah. Started off with me
You know
cursing.
We're stopping now. Like,
Name drop is crazy. My bad, gang.
That clip go crazy though. I'm gonna clip this shit out.
just because everybody, you go by your name.
Yeah.
I technically go by mine
Shut
too.
up.
Yeah, he does. He right
Nobody asked me.
My middle
At
and
all.
last name.
Yeah,
I used to go by my middle name when I was designing, but no.
You told me that before. I forgot what it was though.
Yeah, I would never tell you that.
What is the middle name? Since we're there.
Agatha.
Agatha. It was
Agatha.
Agatha all along.
Is that really a thing?
Oh
Oh,
yeah.
that's not really
It's
my
a-
name.
Oh,
but-
wasn't? Oh, I got so excited.
She's
Oh.
lying.
Yeah,
liar.
that's not my name. I'm sorry.
What is the
Belle
middle
Agatha
name?
Smith.
Smith?
I said Belle Agatha Smith. That's your full name.
She still got your ID up there, right?
I don't think my middle name's on my ID. I don't usually. I think it's on my passport, but not like my driver's license. Baby, it's all right. Don't worry about it, sweetheart.
You know I'm gonna find your middle name.
And it's fine, but you won't be able to pronounce it.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Yeah, that's when you gonna pronounce it for me. But that's also neither here or there.
There's that.
Crazy.
I guess this is the wrap up. Honestly, before we stop, anything we want to promote or
Yeah.
say what we got going on or anything?
So, like I said, my name's Nevos Tyler. I'm your local rap and weeb. Camera, there you go. I'm your local rap and weeb. And I just dropped a new song called MC Groove. Dropped today, the 25th. That's today. That's today. Oh, yeah, the wrong button.
Censorship.
She said, beep, beep, beep,
The
beep.
censorship knows no bounds.
Censoring my goddamn plug is crazy. But yeah. I dropped a new song called MC Groove. And people have been liking it a lot so far. I shot the video at DreamCon. Video should be dropping soon within the next week or so. Ooh. So be on the lookout for that. And, you know, we out here. That's me, Nevos Tyler. Nevos Tyler across all social medias.
Big shout out to Nevos Tyler. We gonna hold this down in Houston. We all gonna blow up. I feel like 100%. I already got it. It's already set in stone for me. I feel like gotta have that type of confidence or whatever.
100%.
But also for me, it's Eldric Valentine from Eldric Reacts. You might know me from Eldric Reacts. You might know me from, I don't know, anywhere. I'm on everything. I feel like this podcast, the music, the reactions, it's all gonna come into one big platform. And I want to share my platform with everyone else. It's like I feel like success, if you have success in something, it's not measured by like what you can do for yourself, but how you can help others. That's just my personal opinion. So for me, that's Eldric Valentine on everything. Eldric Reacts, Eldric Be Gaming just started. We just started the gaming channel. What else? I got Eldric Be Rapping. That you can search that on YouTube. And Eldric Reacts on TikTok. That's like the main thing right now. I feel like I'm getting a lot of TikTok love, so you gotta look out for that. So that's Eldric Reacts, Eldric Reacts, Eldric Reacts. So yeah.
And I'm your spicy consultant, Bella. So that is a topic that we can discuss at a later time. I try to help people with things that they may want to talk about, explore, all that good stuff. Adult conversations for a different time. I will be on Spotify as well as on YouTube. My Instagram is coming up. I'm fixing, revamping. But yeah, Bella's spicy consultant. That's me.
Bella the Ball.
Bella of the Ball.
And I gotta add, I say this on every video I'm ever on. I say this at the end of every one. Time is something you can never have back, but y'all spend your time with us, so I appreciate y'all for that. Remember, don't quit. You matter. You matter more than you think. Consistency is the key. If nobody else believes in you, I do. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. And don't forget that you're more capable than you think. You can keep it. As long as you stay on top of what you like and what you like to do, it can happen. Don't let nobody put their doubt on you. And just keep going, man.